Okay, YouTubers, and this is just a quick video to show you how they downplay the modeling, and they do it in a huge kind of way. If you look at this screen capture from the NRC Freedom of Information Act documents pertaining to Fukushima, what's being discussed here is a model being done by NARAC, N-A-R-A-C, and down here at the bottom, the relevant section that I want to discuss says all 96-hour dose projections, Alaska, Hawaii, West Coast, are well below the 1 rem total effective dose based on predicted Cesium-137 deposition. Well, they don't talk about plutonium, number one. That's a big flaw right there. But number two, this 96-hour dose projection. Okay, notice how it's, not even a week, not 2 weeks, not 3 weeks, 96 hours. And it's being based on that. And protective action guidelines and warnings, or lack of warnings, are being based on these downplayed in a temporal aspect, in the time aspect. They're downplaying the time of emanations. Let's look at another screen capture from the NRC FOIA documents. I will include all of these in high definition, as I always do. And here's Jim Wiggins, an unknown male participant, discussing the quote-unquote president's worst-case scenario. And the male participant says, referring to the president's case scenario, it's bounding. It includes the fuel in the 3 reactors, the fuel in 4 spent fuel pools. It does not include the common spent fuel pool around Unit 4, nor reactors 5 and 6, or any spent fuel pools there. And it's assumed a release based over a 4 to 5 day only period. A 4 to 5 day period. A release based over a 4 to 5 day period. We got 96 hours and we got 4 to 5 days. And that's what I find in these documents. It's a matter of days that they'll model for. Now, let's look at some information sent to me recently by Shazam. Thank you, Shazam. And here is a actual TEPCO plume map. Okay, this is not a model. This is a TEPCO plume map. They actually have measurements, reading radiation readings on this particular. If you look over here, they give 1 by 10 to the negative 15, so on and so forth. They're giving actual measurements. But what is important to note here, ladies and gentlemen, not only the fact that you have a plume, obvious visible plume that TEPCO is, and not modeling, this is what they're detecting. Over here, look at the date, 3/29/2011. 3/29/2011, right? That's 18 days after the initial earthquake and tsunami, okay? We still have plumes, and they're not modeling it. These are measurements according to the way I comprehend these. And let's look at another one. And wow, folks, look at that 65-kilometer plume that they're measuring. And I've got some, I've already done a video on this. I'll do it again. I have a folder on Tokyo where there's a 65-kilometer plume just like that, but going in this direction, straight at Tokyo, straight, and some going out to sea where, ships were, right? So here again, what's the date? 3/30/2011. 3/30/2011. And this is not a model. Again, here's measurements right here. It's a plume. It's a plume. So emanations are ongoing. Let's look at one more. Here we go from 3/30/11. There's a different varying times, but that's that same plume. See how it changes over time. But still, what a long plume. What a long plume. And look at the date again, 3/30/2011. So I find these 96-hour and 4 to 5 days, that's criminal, man. That's criminal. They know better than that. This is their field, nuclear power. This is their field. And if they don't know better than that, you guys are so incompetent, we got to shut it all down anyway. We don't have time to train people, right? Shut them all down. Shut them all down. So, folks, there you have it. The way they base their modeling and able to say they'll know harmful levels, that's how they do it. That's how they do it, okay? All right, that's it. Hat-trick pin. You guys have as radiation-free a day as you possibly can. All right, over now.
We need to get subscribed and get this unity stronger and beat YouTube at their own game. Okay, that's what this is about. Like I say, go to the remix button, hit the remix button. That way you'll have this video and keep up with this. Otherwise, you know, YouTube's just going to control us, guys, and it's really.
Excuse me, is that on your video?
Yeah. I'll probably put music over it. Go ahead and shoot it.